called Rocket League that I've always wanted to try to play. I was starting up a match of Rumble, and I was waiting until I got in the game. While I was joining, I was thinking about my car and how much fun this game would be. So while this was loading, I decided, hey, I want to try to play. So I was playing until I found one of my friends' name was, I don't know how to say it. So I started to talk to him because he had a mic. While I was talking to him, he said, do you like my car? While I looked at his car had blood on it with a bloody smiley face. I lied to him saying I love it and that I wish I had the same. Then he invited me to a trade out. Once I did the trade out, he said, hey, do you have a pirate hat? I said, yes, I do. He said that he's always been trying to want it, but he has never got it from somebody. I said, well, I'll give it to you. He said, thanks. What do you want? I don't really care what you give me. Then once I saw it, what he gave me his smiley face that's made out of blood. I said, thanks, I really love this. Everybody knew I was faking. So I'm like, do not tell him that I was faking. So, after that day, later, I noticed that he kept on sending me invites. I appeared offline. He said, just stop. I know you're here. So can you please stop pretending that you're offline? At least. That's when I really got scared. I turned off my PS4. After I turned off my PS4, somehow I got lunch, and then after I got lunch, I came back to play some more PS4. Maybe he was done trying to. But when I got back, I noticed that my PS4 was on. I remember my PS4 being off, I told myself. Then I convinced myself, maybe I just forgot to turn it off. But why would I turn it off if I'm already playing a game? I mean, if I'm already playing my game, do you know what I mean? So after that happened, I looked at his messages and he showed me the pirate hat that I gave him, but instead it was in blood saying, hey, it's time for us to play again. And if you do not give me my smiley face made out of blood back, I will kill you. I know where you live. And then after that, he sent me a picture of my address. I looked outside, and all I saw was a kid standing outside, and His face was filled with blood, smiling like a psychopath would. I started to call the cops. After I called the cops, they said, I forgot to show them what my address was. So, after I called the cops, that's when I started to get really scared. Why did I get really scared? Probably because I heard my door open. I remembered that I forgot to lock the door. It was probably him, so I didn't even want to try to go out there. I locked myself in my room and waited till the police got here. When the police got here, they saw nothing going on. They knocked on my door, and I said, "Go away." But then he said, "Oh, then stop pranking call us." And then I noticed that it was the police. So I'm like, "Wait, I thought you were that kid." Kid? Yeah. What happened? Well, the thing that happened is I was playing my game, and the kid, I didn't know how to say his name. It was messed up and all like figurey, like it would be in a disgusting, scary way. It was written like it would look like ketchup. So after that happened, I told him that he invited me out to a trade out. After that, he said he was going to give me he was obviously going to give me the smiley face made out of blood on his car that over a pirate hat. I didn't know that he was going to give me a pirate hat though. I didn't know that he was going to give me that. So before he gave me that, I gave him the pirate hat. And then he said, "Is it okay if I give you my smiley face made out of blood?" And then he obviously randomly said, "Sure, I will give you my smiley face." I was like, "No, stop. No, please, no smiley face made out of blood." And then he's like, "Alright, I'll give you the smiley face." I'm like, "No, I said no." But it was already too late. He already gave me it. When he already gave me it, I felt terrified that he gave me it. Once that happened, that's when I called the police. And then that's when I heard him walking into my door. He said, "Okay, show me where his house is." I showed him that the house where it was next to me. That's when he said, "You prank called us." Because he apparently said that he killed his own mother and dad and with a shotgun. And then after that, he put the shotgun into his mouth and then shot the trigger. I was so terrified, like, yeah, but he was knocking on my door. Every night he knocks on my door. And that's when he said, "You're lying." Fine. The next time it happens, I'll call the police again. Or you'll probably think it's going to be fake, so might as well deal with it. Then the cop went over to his car. That's when the kid decided to tell me Why did you call the police on me? That was when it happened again. But he didn't do anything bad that time. This time, he just automatically said on the PS4, I'm coming for you, right? And if it's the last thing I do, I'm not lying. I decided to get really creeped out where I blocked him and I unfriended him because he was so terrifying and stuff. But then after that, I guess he created a new account and did it all over again. Then that's when I remembered that I told the cop I might as well deal with it. So I dealt with it. Every day out here knocking on my door or my window. And that's all I could remember. And that's all. Hopefully I don't die by this guy. If I do die, it's not good. The end. Hope you like.